One, two, three. Check. One, two, three. The home team will spin the coin, and Amerat will call the. Khanjar is the call. Amerat won the toss, and let us see what they're going to do. You won the toss. What you're going to do now?
We'll bowl first. We'll bat first.
You will bat first. So I just want to ask you why you all choose to bat first instead of bowling first. Most of the team, when they are winning the toss, they are trying to bowl first.
There is no particular reason wicket is good, so we are going with bat first.
Also, what target you think you are going to do for the team?
90 and 100 is a good total.
Thank you. We have the captain of Boushers, Sufyan Mahmood. Sufyan, they have won the toss and elected to bat. So what you are going to do once you have won the toss?
We also wanted to ball first, so it's okay.
They are batting first.
Yeah.
So what target you think you can contain them?
Anything under 100 would be good to chase, and it's a different condition. The ball is different, so probably if we ball well, we can restrict them to as much low as possible.
Thank you and good luck. So from the pitch, Amerat Royals won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
A very good evening, and once again, welcome back to this beautiful cricket venue for Oman D10 powered by Fancode. We are coming live from Amerat Cricket Stadium. It's time for Oman D10, and the match number 3 will be played between Boushers taking on Amerat Royals. Two good-looking sides will be up against each other, and without wasting much time, let's head down to the sideline where Mr. Jamil is out with both the captains and match referee for all important toss.
Good evening and welcome at the Oman Cricket Academy ground for the D10 powered by Fancode. Match number 3 being played between Boushers and Amerat Royals. On my left is the captain of Boushers, Mr. Sufyan, and on my left is the captain of Amerat Royals. Boushers, being the home team, will spin the coin and Amerat will call the Khanjar is the call. Amerat won the toss, and let us see what they're going to do. You won the toss. What you're going to do now?
We'll bowl first. We'll bat first.
You will bat first. So I just want to ask you why you all choose to bat first instead of bowling first. Most of the team, when they are winning the toss, they are trying to bowl first.
There is no particular reason. Wicket is good, so we are going with bat first.
Also, what target you think you are going to do for the team?
90 and 100 is a good total.
Thank you. We have the captain of Boushers, Sufyan Mahmood. Sufyan, they have won the toss and elected to bat. So what you are going to do once you have won the toss?
We also wanted to bowl first, so it's okay.
They are batting first. So what target you think you can contain them?
Anything under 100 would be good to chase. And it's a different condition. The ball is different. So probably if we bowl well, we can restrict them to as much low as possible.
Thank you and good luck. So from the pitch, Amerat Royals won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
So quite interestingly and quite surprisingly, Amerat captain Pratik Atawale winning the toss, and he has opted to bat first, as we have seen teams winning the toss and they have enjoyed bowling first on this surface. And let's see the lineups for this match number 3. Let's talk about the Amerat Royals. It's Zikriya Islam, Vinayak Shukla, Pratik Atawale, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, Rafiullah, Shakil Ahmed, Hasnain Ali, Hasnainul Wahab, Faisal Shah, Mohit Patel and Gagan Sodi. And talking about Boushers, Asif Khan, the superstar Aqib Ilyas is in the side, Wasim Ali, Sufyan Mahmood the captain, Shubo Paul, Hamad Mirza, Fawad Ali, Asim Kamal, Bilal Muhammad, Adib Usmani the wicketkeeper batter, and Sayyid Muzammil. Two good looking sides after we have witnessed the first two games, a low scoring games won by the chasing team. But here Amerat Royals captain Pratik Atawale quite surprisingly winning the toss, and he has opted to bat first, and he thinks he has nothing to do with the wicket, how it's behaving. He's going with his strategy to post a good total and give something for their bowlers to defend here at Oman Cricket Academy. So all set and ready, and with the ball is the lad from Hyderabad, Muzammil, the left arm medium fast bowler who has been very impressive in D20 series, playing for Boushers and riding high on confidence. The captain Sufyan Mahmood opting to give that new ball to the youngster, number 18 jersey, no slip in position. And joining me for the first time in this game is Mr. Jamil. Welcome, Jamil. Quite an interesting decision from Pratik Atawale to bat first on this track.
Thank you, Mudassir. Absolutely, yes, that's what I asked him. But he is so much confident that the wicket is good, and we must be looking for a good total of 100 plus. So it is a good sign that the captain is so much confident of his batters that they can bat first and give the opponents to a good target to chase.
Oh, absolutely, and that too when the captain is opening himself and taking the time on field umpire. Mr. Subramaniam says, play on, runs in Muzammil for the first time in this game. It's Pratik Atawale on strike. An excellent delivery on the mark, not giving much room So talking about these two sides, they have been very impressive in the previous concluded D20 series last year. Amerat Royals defeated Boushers and they lost to Ruby Rangers in the final. In fact, Ruby Ranger and Boushers were in the final, where Amerat Royals lost to Boushers. So yet to get off the mark, Pratik Athavale played away from the body and ball racing towards the fence. Good looking shot, pure timing and placement from Pratik Athavale.
Well, absolutely. He's a brilliant player. He has done a lot of runs in the D20 as well. And this shot he played just punches the ball between the gap between cover and extra cover. That's your look at that one. How much beautifully played with full face of the bat and get a boundary on the very second delivery of the match.
A technically very sound batter, and we have seen the growth of Pratik Athavale here in Oman cricket, and he has been rewarded rightly by the call-up in the national side, and he travelled to Nepal where they went on to win that final and qualified for the World Cup 2024. Hit hard, dancing down the track, but there's a man at a long on, just a single. So right move, I would say, from Pratik Athavale, taking that responsibility, and alongside him is another talented batter, Vinayak Shukla.
Yeah, both of them were prolific and getters for their team in the T20 as well. And I think by virtue of his performance, Pratik Athavale was inducted into the national team at the right time, and he performed well also in the Nepal. Not all the matches, but of course, couple of matches. He batted brilliantly, kept the wicket as well.
It clearly shows how important is this tournament for Oman, because whoever performs well, the selectors keeping an eye on these boys' performance. Vinayak Shukla on strike for the first time in this game against Muzammil. Slower delivery, width offered, nicely managed, goes over the extra cover, ball racing towards the fence, off the mark in style with the boundary.
Well, I think the Pratik's decision to bat looks very eminent at the moment. Shukla, right from the first ball he plays over the extra cover boundary for 4, look, the wicket is really giving good chance for the batters to score runs. We have seen 2 matches, both of them very low matches, 50 for 9 and 39 on out. It's a very misery for Azeba 11 in this first match. And of course, Hoeri Warriors for 39 all out. Good delivery, right on the fence.
And it has nothing to do with the surface. I think it's a true surface for T10 format. It's a very good batting track where there is some amount of help for the fast bowlers, but it was a poor short selections, I would say, from both the team batters, which led to the downfall in the first and the second game. And currently, a good start has been provided by Pratik and Vinayak Shukla. No fielder, the catching position, straight away, pushed on the back foot. Smart piece of batting here. Pushed hard for that first run, putting that extra pressure on the fielder. A fumble from Asif resulted in couple of runs. So a good start by Vinayak and Pratik. At the end of over number 1, score slowly moves to 11 for no loss.
And the way Pratik and Shukla started, I think they have done their homework very well by choosing to bat first on this wicket. Honestly speaking, in this part of the cricket, like in Oman, most of the wickets are batter friendly, at least for the batters. Those who batted with sensible and responsible way, they definitely get some runs on it.
Absolutely, and the history speaks for itself here. Always we have witnessed a run galore here in Oman Cricket Academy, but at the same time, credit should be given to the bowlers as well. The fast bowlers doing a pretty good job, and the spinners, especially of Kurram Thunders, Ayan Khan and Samay Srivastava, getting 5 wickets among themselves. So at the end of over number 1, 11 for no loss, looking for that first wicket. On strike, Pratik Athavale. A bit fuller, chasing the delivery, nowhere near the ball. It's Fawad, the left-arm fast bowler, bowling that second over. A good start.
Yes, he is a very good bowler. Unfortunately, he didn't come with the wickets in the last D20 league. But he's a very good bowler. And I think in the last semi-final, if you remember, against Amerat Royals, he was the one who was beaten in the last over. He's got about 13, 14 runs.
Absolutely. Still remember that over 16 needed and he gave away that 16 runs. It was a bit fuller. Look at that work from Bilal. What an effort coming from that fielder, saving certain runs for his team.
This could be a very, very vital match and very interesting match, as both the teams looks to be equally poised in all departments of the game. Whereas I am very much not very much happy with the way they were various batted today. They have got lot of good batters, I mean national team players, but I think reckless batting, irresponsible shot, shoot them out in 39 runs.
Lucky runs, trying to make room and go over extra cover, thick outside edge. No protection at the third man region, and dealing in boundaries is Vinayak Shukla.
Well, runs has to come anyway it should come. It was an inner edge, but finally, now it was through the third man. 4 runs comes anyhow, and the run rate is going on. Perhaps the best opening batter of the match today.
Mr. Tamil watching the encounters very closely. A big fanatic of Oman cricket alongside me in the comm box. Very well watched. Sensible piece of batting, got a boundary. There was a trigger movement to go big, but change of pace nicely watched by Vinayak Shukla. Tap and run, single.
Yeah, I like his way. I mean, he just, ball was moving outside the off stump. He just came on, just tap the bat and take the run. That is the ideal cricket in international cricket as well. You have to take runs on each and every ball.
A decent start, 10 wickets in hand. Pratik and Vinayak trying to build up a partnership, going for some runs. Unfortunate for Wad so far in this over. Wild swing, the batter misses, so the wicket keeper, a dot delivery.
He has a good pace, Mudassir, for what? But when he bowled within the wickets, it is difficult to play against him. But when he's wavered, then of course the batters had to use all their experience to hit him out anywhere.
Especially in the shorter format for the bowlers, there's not much room. 12 legal deliveries, and you need to make sure to bowl as many as dot balls possible. He has been lucky. He's getting some movement. The intentions are very clear from Pratik, trying to go over that mid-off fielder. And this time connects but finds the fielder, Sufyan. Yes and no. And it's always a sorry when there is a yes and no between the two batters. Straight away going for that run. Sent away by Vinayak Shukla, and the damage has been done. The first wicket going down for Amerat Royals. Pratik Athavale needs to walk back.
Well, it was a suicidal run. The fielder like Sufyan Mahmood, ball was into the hand, and there was some hesitation between us to look at that one. He played and start running. The non-striker looking at the fielder, and unfortunately both of them were stranded in the middle. Very, very bad for these two, especially Pratik Athavale. A valuable wicket, I think, Boushers has taken.
So Pratik departs on 6, Amerat Royal 17 for the loss of 1. 2 overs, 17 for the loss of 1. There was a miscommunication between the two batters in the previous over's last delivery, which led to the fall of Pratik Atavale. In comes the new man, yet another talented top order batter for Amerat Royals, Zikria Islam. And he'll be up against the captain of Boushers. The first change coming in for the bowling team, it will be captain Sufyan Mahmood.
Oh, it was a needless run, and Pratik lost his valuable wicket. I'm sure it would have been on the wicket. Runs will start flowing as the way he started batting this in the first 2 overs. But anyhow, it's part of cricket. One mistake will take you out from the ground. Sufyan Mahmood, skipper of Boushers. Very good running between the wickets. Slight saw the fielder a bit slow. Take full advantage of good understanding between these two. A very, very valuable 2 runs.
Taking on the arm of the fielder. Was very slow off the block from the mid wicket, and excellent running between the wickets resulted in couple of runs off the mark. With those couple of runs, Zikria Islam. Nicely placed.
These two have got good understanding between them. In the first scuttle they took, and this run also was in the hand, but they completed 1 run.
Played a lot of cricket together here in Oman. Zikria Islam and Vinayak Shukla understanding each other quite well. Standing up to the wickets is Adib Usmani against Sufyan. Trying to go big towards the fine leg, and 4 runs by has been given by Mr. Subramaniam. So runs are coming for Amerat Royals.
Yes, I think I feel that they must have set a target of about say 120 and 30 the way they started playing, and that will be a good total to defend.
Oh, absolutely. And somehow if they can manage to post around, as you said, 110, 120, it's a very good total, keeping in mind there's something for the bowlers on the surface. In the slot, and there you go, Vinayak Shukla into the 3rd tier of the stands. The first maximum from the blade of the big man.
Yeah, perhaps the longest 6 we have seen today, though there's a couple of sixes only. Look at that one, picked right in front of the wicket. Wolf face of the bat over the long off boundary. First 6, lovely shot.
A slight error trying to bowl that slower delivery. Made a mistake, a bit fuller, and a good looking shot. So 6 runs coming from the blade of Vinayak Shukla, though they have lost Pratik Atavale. These two out there in the middle, Vinayak Shukla and Zikria Islam, known for getting those quick runs for the team. Boushers versus Amerat Royals, the game number 3, the day 1 of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. So the first change not going in favor of Boushers. Sufyan Mahmood going for plenty of runs.
It's quite different from Sufyan Mahmood. He's always a very, very consistent bowler, nudging length and line, is not letting the batters to play on their shot. But today, things are going a bit different from him.
Especially at this pace, you cannot bowl those fuller deliveries, and it has been a brilliant shot from Vinayak Shukla. Gentle medium pace of Sufyan Mahmood helping Amerat Royals. And at the adjacent of Oman Cricket Academy ground, a newly built hockey stadium. In no time, when I visited here in October, the lights were being placed there. Now we are seeing the Hockey 5s World Cup happening here.
Yes, of course. Yes, it was a beautiful stadium built for the qualifiers of the World Cup and for the Olympics. We have seen teams like Germany, England, New Zealand, and Pakistan. So nice to play it and go for a single. That's a very, very good running between the wickets.
Good to see lots of activities happening in the area of sports here in Oman. It's not only about football or cricket. It's a new development sport coming up. The hockey is pulling the crowd here. They're coming in numbers to support the beautiful game. And here in Oman Cricket Academy, Amerat Royals dictating the terms, though they have lost Pratik Atavale, Vinayak Shukla. And it's the Hasnain, in fact. It wasn't a Zikriya Islam. An expensive over comes to an end. So 14 runs have been scored from the first over of Sufyan Mahmood. 3 overs done, 31 for the loss of 1. So Hasnain and Vinayak Shukla out there in the middle. The left arm orthodox. For the first time in this game, the spinner has been introduced. Wasim, another talented all-rounder here in Oman cricket. A direct hit, but no damage has been done.
Yes, Wasim Ali is a very promising left arm spinner and a good batter as well for Oman national team in the future as well. He's always among the wickets and the runs. And if you remember the last T20 match, if you remember, he was the one who took the match, and in the end he was got out and lost the match.
Same.
Pretty good all-rounder to have in your side. Just having a bad day, the D20. And in the meantime, a quicker delivery nicely done by the wicketkeeper, the Busmani, asking some serious questions. Taking his own time, Hasnain.
Easy.
Low full toss, managing just a single towards the deep square leg. Going for some runs in the previous over, Sufyan straight away getting a spinner into the attack. A good tactics, not offering some pace to the batters.
Yes, I think always a good captain is always thinking that where I am going to do the next one. Though he is not going well, so he took it off himself. Come down the wicket this time, but managed to get the single. Good check by Wasim Ali. He saw he's coming out, make it a bit quicker one.
Overall, good cricket happening here in Oman Cricket Academy. Good change of line and length from Wasim. And adjusting nicely at the last moment is Vinayak. So a single has been taken. Trying to get a wicket here. Wasim. Onto the back foot, connects well, and there you go, out of the park for the first time. Hasnain getting better off Wasim. A brilliant shot on the back foot.
Absolutely perfect timing. Goes back on the knees, pull it beautifully between the long on and mid wicket for a 6. Maximum. Beautiful shot.
Slight error and full advantage taken by Hasnain. Till now it was looking a good over, but now turning out to be an expensive one. Rock solid on the back foot, Hasnain. This time cut hard and goes over the point fielder. Ball racing towards the fence, no stopping. And ends though with the 4. So back-to-back expensive overs has been delivered by Boushers. Looking good. Amerat Royals at the end of over number 4. It's 44 for the loss of 1.
Vinayak batting on 20 of 10 and Hasnain batting 14 of 7. Pratik Atawale gave a good start, but unfortunately got run out in the early stages of the game. But these two, Vinayak, Hasnain, are bringing the confidence to the coming batters that the wicket is quite good. If they stay on the wicket, they can get the total which they're looking for.
Absolutely, and they spend some quality time, Vinayak and Hasnain, and they'll be looking to get some big runs here against the Boushers because they bat very deep down the order. Amerat Royals, they have the services of Rafiullah, Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, and also they have the services of Little Dynamite Shakil Ahmed yet to come. And there's a change in the bowling from the com box end. And nicely done, keeping it simple. Bilal, the right arm medium fast bowler, started off really well.
They have plenty of bowlers in their lineup, Boushers. And when Sufyan sees that bowler is not getting the liner length which his team is looking for, immediately changes the bowler. That's a good move for the captain.
A shorter format, you need to be very smart as a captain. Make those quick changes. Last 2 overs, Amerat Royals got 27 runs. Nicely done, but there's a fielder station for VAR, that third man. This is the beauty of shorter format. 1 or 2 good overs, you're back in the game.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, Bilal is bowling with a good pace. And as I always mention that the bowlers, if they try to bowl within the wickets, Mudassir, whether he's a slow bowler, he's a fast bowler, it is difficult the batters to hit rather than going wayward bowling.
Indeed, change of variations is the key in this shorter format for the bowlers. We're talking about variations, and in the meantime, just overstepping, and Subramanyam calls a no ball. Nothing going in favor of Boushers, and it will be a free hit for Hasnain and for Amerat Royals.
Sometimes as you try to generate pace, you go a bit, what you call, wavered a bit, and that's what is nicely checked by umpire. It was almost a good no ball he called.
So it will be a free hit. Hasnain on strike. So 45 for the loss of 1. Nicely played on the back foot. It's a fielder station, a deep extra cover. So free hit, an extra delivery, getting just a single.
Good comeback by Bilal. And just contained the batters to get only 1 run on the free hit. Vinayak looks to be in good touch so far, and Hasnain too looks to be in good touch. Both of them, as long as they're on the wicket, I hope the score will be creeping on the way they looks like.
So far, no boundaries have been considered in this over. Yet again, making a mistake. Not learning from his mistakes here. Bilal, as rightly pointed out by Mr. Jamil a couple of deliveries ago, trying to generate that extra pace. And in the process, another no ball has been conceded. It will be a free hit, and this time the man in form with the bat for Amerat Royals, Vinayak Shukla on strike.
Let us see how much he can benefit of this delivery. Vinayak, the earlier no ball was given only 1 run on the free hit. This time we'll see how he's going to do it.
Wide. A lot of movement in the air for Bilal. So the free hit will continue for Vinayak Shukla. The extras have been a problem in this over for Bilal, though he hasn't considered any boundary. 5 runs given away in just 3 balls, couple of no balls and a wide. Not a good sign for Boushers.
Well, there's a difference with two Bilals. One Bilal Khan is in Bangladesh. Today he was man of the match, got 3 wickets of just 22 runs. And here our Bilal is slightly wavered at the moment.
Poor stuff, ordinary stuff from Bilal. Change of pace and weight on the back foot and nicely managed between cover and mid-off. So dealing in boundaries with that 4 runs, Amerat Royals moves to 53 for the loss of 1.
Well, it was a juicy delivery from Bilal. Look at that one. Very much short and he on to the back foot. Picks the gap between extra cover and cover. No one there to stop this boundary.
I'm quite surprised at this pace. The captain has given him a third man and no one protecting at long off boundary. There is a mid-off, Akib Ilyas. Anything fuller, Vinayak will go after Bilal. Inside edge, one bounce straight into the hands of the wicket-keeper. And they do have the services of Akib Ilyas, who was brilliant not only with the bat but also with the ball. He has got that hat-trick in D20. So plenty of options for Sufyan Mahmood. But what matters is at what time he is going to opt for Akib Ilyas.
Well, I think he's trying to use the other bowlers as he knows the potential of Akib Ilyas. As and when he can come, he can bowl exceedingly well. So he's been trying to give the ball to other bowlers to get some confidence since being the first match.
Oh, what a movement in the air, bit fuller and extra swing. Though went for a couple of no balls and a wide. Still a good comeback in this over for Bilal. At the end of over number 5, Amerat Royals looking good at 53 for the loss of 1.
Right then, we are halfway stage here. In match number 3, it's the Boushers versus the Amerat Royals. And from current proceedings, it's definitely the Amerat Royals who are in the driving seat, who have some sort of momentum going their way. Sufyan Mahmood will continue, will have a second over. Picked it up, high and mighty. Lands just short of the fielder at deep mid-wicket. Asim, the fielder there. He'll get one. Vinayak, Shukla and Hasnain are stitching a handy partnership. Keeping the scoreboard ticking is one of the best ways to go about things here. At Oman D10, powered by Fancode. Captain Sufyan Mahmood steaming in. Hits a hard length. That's a good length. A fielder settling underneath that and will pouch it comfortably. So Sufyan Mahmood, the captain, strikes. Persistence pays dividends. As Vinayak Shukla will have to depart for a well-made 25 of 16. That's the second wicket down for the Amerat Royals. And probably it's come at the wrong time. The momentum might shift just due to this wicket because Vinayak Shukla was looking good. Have a look at that. Sufyan Mahmood pitches it in short, takes away the pace from the ball, and Vinayak Shukla beaten for the change of pace. The fielder comfortably pouching that. So in the end, as a result, Vinayak Shukla departs for 25. Caught Fawad, bowled Sufyan. He's hit 3 fours and a 6. And the Amerat Royals are 54 for the loss of 2. Right then, the second wicket down. And joining me in the comm box is Shoaib. timely blow.
Yes, an important breakthrough just at the right time, and it was the man that was looking dangerous. Vinayak Shukla scoring 25 runs is back in the hut. Sufyan Mahmood coming around the wicket, the captain leading from the front, and by example, he's got that important breakthrough. He's broken that partnership, and that might just help Boushers to restrict the flow of runs. That's the wicket again. Was skied up in the air and a simple catch at mid-on.
Absolutely. Something tells me that this format here belongs to the medium pacers who can offer a good change of pace, who can provide you certain deliveries, can manufacture wickets out of thin air if you hit the right lengths. Because most often, or more often than not, the batters are looking to score very quickly off you, trying to muscle you all over the park. And hence the medium pacers do prove successful in such a format. Once again goes the aerial route, but this time it's high and mighty. Hasnain is going strong and will give him maximum for that effort.
Yeah, that's a very good shot. Just picking that length early. You can see him signaling that it's not come from the middle of the bat, but doesn't matter as long as it clears the ropes the way it has. Just look at that full swing of the back, rocked on the back foot, and has played that up and over. A lot of power behind that shot. And he's got 6 runs. Goes for a big heave again, but this time it's the slower delivery from Sufyan. Nicely bowled, well disguised. Will only be a run.
He uses that tactic quite often. And with that, we come to the end of the over. So 6 gone, it's 56 for the loss of 4.
Bowler change coming, left arm over. Captain. Captain. -3 minutes.
So it's 6 overs gone, and the Amerat Royals are 62 for the loss of 2 wickets. As Fawad Ali comes into the attack. Full toss. Drills it towards the onside. Will get just a single, which brings Gagan Sodhi in out there in the centre.
Bowler coming, left arm over.
Just a single there. So Hasnain's stitching along a crafty innings. He's playing at the right strike rate. Edged and will beat both Bilal Khan as well as the keeper Adib Usmani. 4 handy runs for Gagan Sodhi.
Yeah, lucky runs. Wasn't where he intended it to play, but doesn't matter as long as they keep coming. Wild swing, thick edge, and you have to feel for Fawad. Not a bad ball, just unlucky as the ball reaches the ropes. Got his eyes off the ball, wanted to hit that hard, and that's what happens when you are trying to put too much of power behind the shot. You tend to lose your sight. Now the third man is back on the boundary ropes. And another good delivery from Fawad. The slower one, which just kept a bit low. And Sodhi beaten by that delivery.
Well, it's the first time I'm having a look at Gagan Sodhi. Although I was half expecting at the fall of that wicket, probably Rafiullah would walk in. The man with the long levers. known to clear the fence. It's probably some method here, some tactic. Gagan Sodhi out there in the center. And plays and a miss. Nearly nicked that back to the keeper. It was a foolish delivery here. Fawaz Ali bowls a decent pace more often than not. Probably the right approach here by the Amerat Royals. They know the importance of the scoreboard ticking along. But somewhere down the line, I think Gagan Sodhi has missed the memo.
Yeah, I think he's one of those batters who likes to play his shots. Like you, I'm also seeing him for the first time. Looks like he's well built. And you need somebody like that, a power hitter. But he's not been able to connect. And I think he just needs a few balls from the middle of the bat. If he can get them, just drive them, get a feel of it. Of course, it's his first game, early career. A little butterflies in his stomach. There you go again, missed late. That was always going to miss the leg stump. Leg by signaled by the umpire.
Yeah, absolutely. Drifting down the leg brings an end to the over as well. So the Amerat Royals are 68 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7.
ले लिया नेक्स्ट ये लाइक मुझी मुझी देखो अगर लेफ्टी आता है या आउट होता है तो काम बन जाएगा.
Right then, Wasim Ali back into the attack, had an expensive first over. But he'll look here to make a difference, to make amends with the new batter on crease. Gagan Sodhi muscling it down the ground. However, just results in a single. Wasim Ali does have the tendency to drop the ball a bit more short than the captain's liking, eventually heading for runs. But in times like that, especially when the batter skies it, an unfortunate incident out there at the mid-wicket region, I'm certainly lost for words.
Well, what just happened there? 2 fielders waiting for the ball, none of them go for it. That should have been taken. That was flighted in the air, mistimed hit, was in the air for a long time, but the basics were missing, no call whatsoever. And both of them first ball watching and then watching each other. This time it's a better connection, this time it's got the distance and it's going to go all the way. So adding salt to injury. That's a mighty hit for 6 runs.
Hasnain Wahab definitely knows how to play D10. Have a look at that. First, that 4, and now making the fielders pay for that costly mistake. But what a strike that is. Make no mistake. That's a mighty hit down the ground. Hasnain Wahab is already 34 of 15 deliveries.
Well, he leant into that shot. That was a very good shot. And got that full swing of the bat. Got close to the ball and just launched it. It's gone out of here. New balls, please.
Absolutely. I hope my car's not parked there. Yep, they found it.
Well, clearly your insurance is going to go up next year. You're in a high risk zone, your car. What a hit. Straight into the car park. Wasim under pressure now. He got his chance. He created that opportunity. The fielders didn't back him. What does he do now?
Well, he bowls short and wide. That's what he does. However, just a single. So Gagan Sodhi will be on strike now. So here's the chance for Wasim Ali to make amends. New batter on crease. You've got 2 balls to him. What does he do here? Ball full. Give the ball a little bit of a tweak. Tempt the batter to plant the front foot out. Drills it down to long off. Just a single. So Hasnain Wahab has been playing an innings of dreams here. Striking at a 218 so far. And once again, this is down the ground. 2 fielders converging and shall beat both of them. Another boundary here for Hasnain Wahab. And Wasim Ali has had a forgettable over and a forgettable outing out here in match number 3. Have a look at that.
That was hit hard, hit straight, and well done by the umpire to evade. End of the over, 85 for 2.
Slightly. Can I show up play again, partner? Bowler change coming left arm round. वापस देने का है
Had an expensive first over, went for 11 runs. And he's played that aerial shot down the ground. It's a big slap down the ground. Made sure it was safe, it was high and mighty. 4 runs for Gagan Sodhi.
Well, finally he gets some connection. That last over he was struggling to get bat to ball, but this will ease a lot of nerves for Gagan. Got it right from the middle. Just didn't try to hit it too hard. Got the connection right. Played it up and over the bowler's head for 4 runs. Slower delivery, chipped in the air, will be taken. So that innings from Gagan comes to an end. Excellent comeback delivery from Muzammil. The slower delivery, undoing Gagan. And that's another wicket down.
Yeah, he was quite surprised by the change of pace by Syed Muzammil. The previous shot, Gagan had a good stroke down the ground, but on this occasion he was trying to do something similar, but then had to check his shot. However, taking a leaning edge off his bat, and the fielder pouches it. As a result, Gagan walks for 11, and the Amerat Royals are 89 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Bowler coming left arm round. 4 more to come.
Rafiullah, the new man in, and straight away he's muscled that into the hands of the fielder. I'm been made to eat my words. But have a look at that. he's still waiting. He's still waiting for some reason.
Well, I think it has been signalled as a no ball, which we all have missed. But Rafiullah, I think he definitely can buy a lottery today. Very first ball, hits it in the air, catch being taken. Well, that's tight call. That is a very tight call. On that occasion, it looks like his feet or some part of his boot is and around that popping crease. Let's wait for the umpire's call. What do you reckon?
Well, I think it's not physically in contact behind the popping crease. We'll have a look what the third umpire thinks of this, because at the end of the day, that's the verdict. And the verdict is that Rafiullah will have to make his way back to the pavilion. It was a first ball strike. And been a disappointing outing for Rafiullah. He made his intentions clear, especially at this stage of the innings. That's what he's expected to do. But in the end, the result is that Rafiullah walks for naught and Muzammil gets another wicket. The Amerat Royals are 89 for the loss of 4.
Next up. Batter. Ola coming, left arm over, 3 more to come.
Jitin Kumar Ramanandi comes to the crease. Experience in the D10 format. He's got 24 matches, 133 runs, has an average of 16. And believe it or not, every bit of that average has to be utilized in the remaining overs to go. Look at that. He's played it high into the air and will clear the ropes. So useful runs here for the Amerat Royals. The run rate is healthy. The scoring rate is healthy as Jitin Kumar Ramanandi hits a first ball maximum.
This is what D10 is all about. This is about flair, about aggression, about courage. And that is what Jitin Kumar has displayed out there. First ball, gets it from the middle and gets 6 runs for it. 95 on the board for Amerat. And they still have another 8 deliveries to go.
Syed Muzammil steaming in, this time over the wicket to the left-hander. Drills it down the ground. There is protection out there. Wasim Ali will collect that. Couldn't have summed up better, Shoaib. It is about that aggression. It is about not worrying or not taking the past events into consideration. It's about the actions you take, trying and up the ante, trying to up the run rate regardless of what has happened the previous ball. This time, Hasnain lofts it, fielder settling underneath it, another chance dropped. So the Boushers Busters have had butter chicken for dinner.
Well, yes, and that butter is still on their fingers. Some of it at least. Because they have not been able to hold on to the catches. That was an easy catch, dropped. 9 overs gone. That's the catch again. It was in the air. All the time in the world to hold on to it. And he was in no position to catch that. Down on one knee. Never a good idea. 9 overs gone. 1 more over to go.
Okay. Sir, check middle stump.
Bilal Mohammed back into the attack. 9 runs from his first over, and What a strike that has been. Excellent strike by Hasnain Wahab. 6 maximum runs. He just waited for the ball to come onto the bat and bang. What a strike.
Important runs from Hasnain this time. Shuffling across, and then that's a very good pickup shot. A lot of pace on offer and 2 full. That's been hammered towards square leg. What a hit. Bilal. Mohammad Bilal. Well, expensive on the very first ball. 5 more deliveries to go. Played uppishly. 1 bounce towards Wasim Ali will be a single. 100 comes up for Amerat Royals with that 6.
Yeah, they've really upped the run rate. They are putting or posting up an intimidating total here, the Amerat Royals. They've come here with a plan. They know how they're going to go about things here. They're going to dictate terms with the bat, have runs on board, and then they're going to believe in their bowlers to protect them, to defend that total. The drop chances are going to hurt Boushers Busters aplenty. And what an innings here by Hasnain, 46 of 19. However, now it's Jitin Kumar Ramanandi on strike. Around the wicket comes Bilal Mohammad, and it's a huge shot once again. It's a big shot by Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. 6 maximum runs. The Amerat Royals are turning out to be unstoppable. Just waited for the ball to come onto the bat comfortably. The pace was to Jitin Kumar Ramanandi's liking, and he made sure he dispatched that for a maximum. What a strike.
What an expensive over this is. Runs galore for Amerat Royals. They've really accelerated at the right time. Yes, they've lost wickets, but they haven't let their guard down.
Once again, it's drilled over cover region and it's sailed over the ropes. What a shot that is from Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. This is exquisite batting. What a display of aggression by the Amerat Royal batters out there in the middle.
Well, they have taken Bilal to the cleaners. This is an expensive over, game-changing. 2 full yet again. And what a shot that is over extra cover. One of the most difficult shots to play, but he has executed that to perfection. Brilliant batting from Jitin Kumar. 2 more deliveries to go. Goes big towards the onside, in the gap, looking for the second, and has been sent back, rightly so, by Hasnain, because he knows there was never 2 runs, and he's on 46, has a chance to get to his 50.
Well, in a D10 format, I would say he's reached a milestone when you cross 30, I believe. But then, of course, it definitely looks good next to your name. 50 runs. He's 6 away, or 3 away rather. Hasnain ul Wahab. And the best part about this is that he's just 20 deliveries. Young. This time, it's the last ball of the innings, and he's given it a good whack. He's flicked it off his pads, and Hasnain ul Wahab will be elated. He's completed 50 runs and above in a D10 innings. And believe it or not, it's come from just 21 deliveries. What an innings this has been from Hasnain Wahab. Take a bow, young man. The Amerat Royals have brought their innings to a close on a mighty 121 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's been an innings, it's been a display of exquisite and aggressive batting. Smiles in the Amerat Royals dressing room.
Well, they've definitely done everything right in the first innings. Amerat Royals, they're off to a flyer. They've got the runs on the board. Can they defend it? Remember, Boushers Busters have got some superstars in their batting lineup. Will be an interesting run chase. Let's quickly have a quick recap of what happened in the first innings. It was Amerat Royals who were batting first, got to 121 in their 10 overs as some useful contributions came earlier on from Vinayak Shukla, who scored 25 of 17 deliveries. Hasnain on that last ball got to his 50. He scored 51 of 21. And Jiten Kumar played a cameo, and this is an Oscar-winning cameo that he's played. 20 runs of 5 deliveries, 8 extras, and they get to 121.
They do have Oscars for cameos. But then Boushers Busters, not much to talk about for their bowlers. All of them have had forgettable outings, but Syed Muzammil shines bright. 2 wickets, 23 runs from his allotted 2 overs. However, the economy is not to their liking. Apart from that, Sufyan Mahmood picks up a wicket. Let's have a look at the highlights. It all started when Vinayak Shukla got off to a brilliant start. He played a few exquisite shots as well as Hasnain ul Wahab, and then lucky runs as well. But then Vinayak Shukla had to succumb to a freak run out very early on in the innings. However, after that, the bowlers were taken to cleaners. There were massive towering sixes, especially from the bat of Hasnain Wahab. Sufyan Mahmood then tried to pull things back. There was a catch out there in the deep to get the better of the Amerat Royal batters. But then Hasnain ul Wahab made sure that things never got too sluggish. Gagan Sodhi also hit a few towering shots, a few lucky shots as well. There was a great 4 down the ground of Muzammil, but then with the change of pace, Muzammil got the better of Gagan Sodhi as well. But then it was the Hasnain Wahab show all across. That was the second wicket for Muzammil. And then Jiten Kumar Ramanandi came in, just looked at the pitch, and then in 5 deliveries went hammer and tongs. There were sixes all over the place.
Well, Jiten Kumar did what he does best, win games for his side. Of course, they've not won yet, but this will definitely set the tone for Amerat Royals. They'll have to bowl well, but the focus right now is on Jiten Kumar and that last over from Bilal, where he was very, very expensive. 121 is the final score. 122 is what Boushers Busters will need to chase in 10 overs. That's coming up next. Stay tuned.
So it's match number 3 and the Amerat Royals have posted a high and mighty total up here. 121 for the loss of 4 wickets, and especially courtesy that blitzkrieg by Hasnain Wahab, and especially due to that valuable contribution by Jitin Kumar Ramanandi, who scored 20 blistering runs of just 5 deliveries. Joining me in the comm box is Mudassir. What do you make of that innings?
I can feel the energy in the comm box, the way these batters have got those runs, and I feel sorry for the bowler, except Syed Muzammil, the youngster. The other bowlers struggled clearly against the likes of Hasnain Wahab and Jitin Ramanandi. Syed Muzammil getting a couple of wickets. Sufyan Mahmood, good comeback in his second over, getting a wicket. Nonetheless, they were unable to restrict Amerat Royals below 100. 121 what Amerat Royals posted in their allotted 10 overs, 8 extras also helping them. 121 for the loss of 4. So a good score have been posted. Two good sides meeting against each other for the first time in this tournament, winning the toss, and a brave decision, I would say, from Amerat Royals captain Pratik Atavale to bat first, and the batters quite well responding to the call of the captain.
Yeah, we are at the Oman Cricket Academy and the stage is set. And if there's anybody to get the 122 runs of 10 overs, it's got to be these two, Adib Usmani and Aqib Ilyas. Probably the best two batters out there in the domestic setup, in the Oman team setup. And Aqib Ilyas, boy oh boy, he's boy wonder, isn't he?
Absolutely. Clearly one of the best batters we have here in Oman cricket. We all know what he can do. If he kept going here, it won't be an easy task, but you never know when Aqib Ilyas is out there in the middle. Even 121, you are in trouble as a bowling team.
Interesting choice of bat. He's playing with a Kashmir Willow, the GR8 series. A 10 over game, and especially gives you a good spring when the ball hits the bat hard. Adib Usmani, an excellent player in his own league as well. Played a few handy innings under pressure, as well as a few solid knocks. He's excellent behind the stumps as well, Adib Usmani. He's had a good look at the pitch, probably aware of the bounce and the nature of the pitch. Starts a little bit slow, but has a full wide range of shots. So Aqib Ilyas facing and drives straight away, straight into the hands of the fielder. No run there.
A good looking shot, but straight to the field. So two right-handers out there in the middle. Red helmet is Akib Ilyas and in the blue is Adib Usmani, the boy from Mumbai, a wicket keeper, batter from the trade, and rightly pointed out by Amin. He takes his own time, but once he's settled, then you can look for those big shots from the blade of Adib Usmani. But as of now, it's Akib Ilyas who is on strike facing Faisal.
Plays up in the air onto the onside. Tries to hook it. And Akib Ilyas scampering for 2 runs there. Will get it comfortably as well. Now Faisal Shah has been impressive in the D20. We've seen him do wonders with the ball from ball number 1. He has the excellent ability to get it back into the right-hander as well as away from the right-hander. But the question is, in this 10-over format, does he have the luxury of time or the number of deliveries to actually try and get something done like that?
Akib yet again on strike. Look at the delivery, and this is what Amin was talking a couple of deliveries ago. He has the tendency to get into the right-hand batter and surprise him. Caught in 2 minds on the back foot, Akib Ilyas. What a delivery.
Yeah, there you go. Just as expected. This time he's bowled it, he's banged it in short, but the seam positioning has been so perfect from Faisal Shah. The previous few deliveries were just angling across, and then this one nips back in. Gives you an indication there is swing out there in the middle.
Going down on one knee, trying to go over the fine leg. Subramaniam has some other thoughts. Not interested. A loud appeal. A leg bye has been given. It will be interesting to see the replay here.
Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting replay. He's bowling from over the wicket to the right-hander. The ball did seem to pitch on the stumps. I think it's probably the impact that's caused the doubt in umpire Subramaniam's mind.
Thank you, sir.
Because Akib did plant his foot largely outside the off stump. So that's probably caused him a doubt in his head. But now it's going to be Adib Usmani. He'll be facing his first ball against Faisal Shah, who's been largely on song. This time, once again, the impact has been outside off clearly. Leg bye signal by umpire Subramaniam.
Everything is happening here. Back-to-back shouts for that LBW. But a good umpiring, I would say, from Subramaniam. Trying to build that pressure on the experienced umpire. To shuffle towards the top stump and wanted to go over that fine leg. Clearly going towards the top stump. It's a good start by Faisal Shah. He has been very impressive in D20. A lot depends on him how he is going to bowl those couple of his overs.
Once again, this time he was full, and Akib Ilyas will be furious with himself for missing out on that chance. Brings an end to the over. What an excellent over this has been from Faisal Shah in a high pressure run chase. As the Boushers Busters are 3 for no loss.
That's a leg. Off stump. New bowler coming left arm round. Adib, left arm round.
So we are done with 1 over in this run chase, and the Amerat Royals have made sure that the Boushers Busters don't get to a good start. They've just scored 4 from their first over. And the reason why the Amerat Royals are an excellent side is because of this bowling attack. Shakil Ahmed introduced into it. Wild swing by Adib Usman. Nearly took his helmet off. But what an excellent delivery that was from Shakil Ahmed first up.
Another talented, impressive all-rounder on this side of Amerat Royals, the left-arm orthodox Shakil Ahmed, known as a little dynamite. The way he bowls, the way he bats, pressure building up on these two batters, trying to get that 122, looking for the big over. A quicker delivery in the block hole, running hard that first run. Excellent work done by Rafiullah. It's not easy to take on the bowlers of Amerat Royals. They started off really well.
Absolutely, especially with the skill that the Amerat Royals have amongst them. This is going to be an interesting contest. Speaking of interesting contest, it's Shakil Ahmed versus Aqib Ilyas. And he likes the ball. Come onto the bat nicely. Plays a lofted shot towards the onside. Gets down on one knee. However, there wasn't enough pace on the ball. And they'll just have run for a single.
Good work done by the fine leg fielder. Running hard and keeping both the batters to just a single. Worried faces in the dugout of Boushers. A good looking shot, stand and deliver. What an extraordinary shot from the tall right hand batter Adib Usmani, getting better of Shakil Ahmed, the first maximum for Adib.
Yeah, they'll certainly need more of those. And Adib Usmani just made sure that his team is not going to be too worried about the run rate. What a shot that was. This time, once again, it's high up into the air, but the ball is going to sail over the fence. The fielder was at mid-off and he was just a silent spectator running towards the boundary to retrieve the ball. What a shot. Back-to-back sixes from Adib Usmani.
A brilliant batting from the tall right-hand batter Adib Usmani, not trying to force against Shakil Ahmed, just using that pace and showing the full face of the blade. Go straight over the mid-off, back-to-back maximums.
This time with a more rounded sort of an action, and they're going to get a quick single. The fielder is under pressure there. This brings an end to the over. Productive over here for the Boushers Busters as they end on 19 for the loss of no wickets at the end of 2.
Bowler change coming right about you.
The leg stump,
Next step.
off stump. Thank you, sir.
ऐसा आना रफी थोड़ा जल्दी करना आस्ते
Hasnain introduced into the attack. Coming steaming in, and Adib Usmani plays an aerial shot over covers. However, two fielders converging. He'll get a comfortable couple of runs. So this is important as well. Rotating strike, running the twos, making sure you identify the right opportunities to convert the ones into twos. In a 10-over game, each run counts. And so far, so good for Adib Usmani. Now all Boushers Busters need is for Aqib Ilyas to join the show. Slower ball, beaten all ends up. Adib Usmani has been outfoxed by Hasnain. What a delivery.
The name doing wonders for Amerat Royals. It was Hasnain in the first innings with the bat. Now the bowler Hasnain Ali getting better of Adib Usmani. Change of pace. Wanted to go big and strikes for the first time in this game. Hasnain Ali, what a start. Was looking good. Adib Usmani. He needs to walk back. It's Boushers losing their first wicket. Adib adding 16 and score 21 for the loss of 1.
Next.
Well done, boys. Well done, boys.
राइट आर्म फॉरवर्ड
Rafi.
New batter for the Boushers Busters, Asif. A compact player. Explosive, no doubt. This time, digging him deep. Wrapping him on his pads. Trying to bowl within the block hole. Hasnain Ali. He's just fresh off a breakthrough. The big hitting, or the main aggressor of runs, Adib Usmani, is back into the pavilion. It's never an easy task when you're chasing a score like 121. It's nearly 12 runs and over. Tried to play in the gap towards the offside. Placed it. Get the more experienced Aqib Ilyas back on strike. He needs to face as many deliveries as possible. Try to get into the groove. And then the rest can be history. It's obvious he needs some time out there in the middle. Trying to get an eye in and then tee off.
He has lost his partner. Adib Usmani was getting bulk of the runs. Slight error going down the leg and opening up his arm. Subramaniam calls it wide. A good rivalry building up between these two teams. Boushers Busters getting better of Amerat Royals in the eliminator of D20. Now, in the first game of Oman D10 powered by Fancode, Amerat Royals dominating the proceedings. But the big hurdle for them is Aqib Ilyas, who is on strike, still out there in the middle.
This time drilled straight down the ground. There is protection out there. He will just take a single. So in a format like D10, what do you reckon? Do you target certain kind of bowlers or certain bowlers? Or do you go after every bowler who comes your way?
When you're chasing a target of 122, you need to target each and every bowler. As of now, they are struggling to go after Hasnain Ali. It's Asif, the new man in, was off the mark with that single. A slow start, 24 for the loss of 1.
This time Asif plays an aerial shot. The fielder will try to stop that, but he shall be unsuccessful. Gagan Sodhi, a lot left to be desired of his fielding at the boundary ropes. But Asif will be happy about that. That's 4 useful runs. Have a look at that banged in shot. And Asif being that compact little dynamite there. Makes no mistake. Flashes at the ball hard. Takes the aerial route. He'll get 4 runs for that. And at the end of 3, the Boushers Busters are 28 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Little bit here. Yeah. That's selection. New bowler coming right arm over. IQ.
Worried faces in the Boushers Busters dugout. And Gagan Sodhi has a good round arm action, I would say. So round that it goes twice.
Just reminds me of Sohail Tanvir, though he's a right arm medium fast bowler, Gagan Sodhi. But with this action, Aqib Ilyas was in a surprise. You need to be very careful watching the hand till the last moment. What a start. This time just going beyond that off-stump wide line. So the extra has been added. But so far, Aqib Ilyas has been kept quiet.
I'm missing Shoaib out here in the com box. When he first came out to bat, he did mention that Gagan Sodhi is a well-built guy. Can't wait to watch him bowl. And Aqib Ilyas hits a massive shot, will get maximum runs. He waited onto the ball to come onto the bat nicely. And of course, it's no mystery that Aqib Ilyas is a great player on the onside.
It doesn't matter for Aqib Ilyas whether the bowler is well built or not. Slight error and using the wrist goes towards that backward square leg region. Good looking shot. Very strong toward the leg side. Much needed maximum for Aqib Ilyas.
So happy days here for the Boushers Busters. Things are finally going about their way. This time once again, he's getting a hint of swing here, Gagan Sodhi. And the Amerat Royals will definitely not mind dot balls from any of their bowlers at this stage. What's really important is to keep Aqib Ilyas quiet out there in the middle, tie him down. And you're right, he's got an action, Gagan Sodhi, which resembles Sohail Tanvir more and more with every passing delivery. White ball here. So Shah Rukh Khan is being remembered quite often out there in the middle.
10 on 10 for Amin. He's talking about Subramaniam opening his arms like, in fact, it's not Subramaniam, the other on-field umpire. So Gagan continues. Thick outside edge, there was a chance for Pratik Atavale. A quick delivery. And a chance gone begging. Survives Aqib Ilyas. 4 runs for him and 4 more runs for Boushers Busters.
Well, 4 deliveries down and Gagan Sodhi has already conceded 12 runs. So these are welcome runs here. The quota for this over has been fulfilled. They need somewhere around 12.5 runs and over. And courtesy, some luck as well as a great pickup shot of Aqib Ilyas' bat. And they have succeeded in doing well. Slowly coming towards the end of the 4th over. And the Boushers Busters are looking pretty. Just need another boundary here and things can start looking more in the favor of the Boushers Busters than the Amerat Royals. Because from here onwards, you need to have a look at the options that the Amerat Royals have. They have Rafiullah, Jitin Kumar Ramanandi. But then there is Aqib Ilyas. They need to counter. Maximum from the bat of Aqib Ilyas. Stand and deliver.
An expensive over from Gagan Sodhi comes to an end. The good news for Boushers Busters is Aqib Ilyas is on fire here in Oman Cricket Academy with that maximum. Over number 4 comes to an end. It's a 46 for the loss of 1.
New bowler coming left arm over.
Okay.
So Jitin Kumar Ramanandi has been introduced into the attack. He played a very or more than handy knock with the bat earlier on in the first innings. Now he's here to make amends with the ball as well. Wide of the crease, and the umpire once again signaling a wide. So the extras have been a problem here. Of course, there have been some lusty blows from the bat of Adib Usmani and Aqib Ilyas very recently. But it's these extras that have contributed to the total. Some luck, some outside edges that needed to be taken. Wild swing by Asif. Clearly frustrated with himself.
There was an opportunity for Asif a bit fuller, I think, but at this point of time, he needs to rotate the strike, take a single, let Aqib get those quick runs for your team. One more wide. So extras have been a big problem for Amerat Royals. They are defending a good total of 121. But you need to be very disciplined as a bowler.
Here you can see there Aqib Ilyas sharing his thoughts with his partner out there in the middle. He's telling him no worries. There still is some amount of time left in this game. This time, once again, he came charging down the pitch, but Jitin Kumar Ramanandi is bowling that wide line of delivery. Managed to get a single and gets the dangerous Aqib Ilyas on strike. Is it going to be the same sort of delivery for him as well?
I think so, because looking at the field towards that offside, there's a deep extra cover and deep backward point towards the offside, and the bowler bowling that fuller line onto the fifth stump, and in the process, this is the third wide conceded. Trying out too many things. This is the problem when Aqib Ilyas and the batter like Asif out there in the middle. These two batters are very strong towards the leg side. And the message is very clear from Pratik Atavale to Jitin. Stick to that fourth and fifth stump towards your offside. And in the process, if you're committing a couple of wides, also that's not a big worry. Yet again, a low full toss. There's a protection. Good piece of bowling. The only problem has been the extras.
Yeah, the extras can pose some sort of difficulties for the Amerat Royals, especially when it comes down to the wire. That is, if you consider or if you assume that one of these two batters are going to play that big innings similar to the kind that Hasnan played in the first innings. This time on the leg side, played an upper shot.
Well done, Jitu.
Scamper for 2 quick runs. So now you're effectively 3 balls down and you've got 5 runs on board. Once again, there is a requirement of a big hit, a big heave, over cover maybe. Even though he's bowling that wide line. Once again, quite wide off the stumps. So the intention is clear. They're not going for the wickets. They just want to stunt the flow of runs and try to dent the flow as well. Eventually creating pressure, and then the batter succumbs to that pressure. It's a well thought after plan in 10 over cricket.
Oh, absolutely. Bowl as many as dot balls possible. Don't give away those easy runs. Don't concede the boundaries. And in the process, the batter might make a mistake. One last time in this over. So Jitin to Aqib, going down on one knee. A good over. Just going for 9 runs, not conceding a boundary. So at the end of over number 5, Boushers 55 for the loss of 1.
New bowler coming left arm round.
And Mudassir, this match is going to be a close one, as it looks like from the score right now, 55 for 1. Half of the overs have been gone. A good total of 122 they are chasing. Approximately more than 12 runs and over in the remaining 5 overs. Waqib Ilyas is there. He's in a great form. And he hammers it out towards the deep extra cover. Sweeper is there, and they get only 1. We have seen some great batting from the Amerat Royals in the first 10 overs. They scored 122 runs. 56 for 1, Asif on 9, and Akib on 23. Mohit is bowling the 6th over. Beautifully bowled outside the off stump. A quicker one. And Asif want to play it on to the onside, sorry. But kept the ball within the range. Good contest today now in this match. This time in the air, took the outer edge of the bat, and the most valuable wicket they were looking for. Got the second breakthrough. And it was Mohit who brought the wicket for them. It was Asif. And he just mistimed it, took the outer edge of the bat straight to a fielder at gully. So Asif just got out, 2 wickets down. Mohit is the bowler who took the wicket. Have to see the graphics of Asif. 56 for 2. Boushers chasing 121.
That's your leg. That's your middle.
Wasim Ali is the new man in. Another very, very
Left arm
useful
round.
all-rounder he is. And the current situation, Busters must be needing a good cameo from him. And the moment he started coming bang dot straight to the deep mid-on fielder for a single. Good over so far from Mohit. And it was a good over also previously bowled. So the run rate is creeping up a bit. And in comes my co-partner Shoaib. Welcome.
Thank you, Jamil sir. What a run chase this is so far. Catches the call, hits straight to the fielder, and that's the end of the innings for Akib Ilyas. Found the fielder at mid-wicket, and a wicket for Amerat Royals. Big wicket.
Yeah, Akib Ilyas, a dangerous player he is. He was playing like he's going to get the match for his team, but finally Mohit has the last love. He pulled it out towards the deep, long mid-wicket boundary and nicely taken by the fielder. So in the same over, 2 wickets down. Big responsibility on the shoulders of Sufyan, captain of
Yeah, that's your middle.
3 wickets down, and the dangerous looking Akib Ilyas just got out by Mohit. And he continues over where he so far got 2 wickets in it.
Quicker, flatter, and a dot ball to end a successful over. Brings Amerat Royals back in the game. After 6, it's 57 for 3.
ये मिडिल इधर से कर रहा है कमिंग लेफ्ट आर्म राउंड
हसनैन थोड़ा सीधा रुकना ए हसनैन
Jiten Kumar Ramanandi comes around the wicket, catches the call. It's been hit straight down the ground. They'll take 2. Good running between the wickets.
Well done.
Yeah, of course. Yes, they have to go for the runs now. Each and every ball is very, very important for Boushers after the fall of 2 wickets in the same over. Especially the wicket of Aqib Ilyas is definitely a very, very vital wicket Amerat Royals have got. Ram Nandi is bowling very well. In the last over also he bowled well. Look at that one. He hammers it straight to a fielder. So good. Very tight bowling from the Amerat Royals, making things difficult for Boushers to move on.
Yeah, the bowling has been great, top notch. They haven't let Boushers score runs freely. A slower delivery from Jiten Kumar. 2 new batters out there in the middle for Boushers.
बहुत अच्छे बहुत अच्छे
122 is the target. That's a big hit, straight down the ground. Will beat the fielder and will be over the ropes for a maximum 6 runs for Sufyan Mahmood.
Much needed maximum from the skipper. They were down from last 3 overs, 2 overs. They're not getting runs. Finally, skipper himself came down. Look at that one. Quick outside the off stump over the long on boundary for maximum from Sufyan Mahmood, the skipper. So this gives some life to their score.
Another low full toss. They will be looking for the second. Challenge the arm of Hasnain and get there comfortably. Good cricket from Boushers. After losing Aqib Ilyas, they still believe that they can chase this total down. They still have enough batting left. Wasim can bat. Sufyan is a genuine all-rounder. Pressure on Jiten Kumar now has been expensive. 55 more needed of 20 deliveries.
Yes, he's catchable target it is if the way the both Wasim Ali and Sufyan are there. If they play with the what you call responsibility and hit the runs as and when required. This time he hammered it once again. Beautifully delivery and nicely played onto the mid-wicket region for another maximum. That's what required for Boushers to do to keep the run rate in check. Oman flag high and Oman cricket flag is flying there. And we have the hockey stadium also behind our Oman Cricket Academy. Two lovely sixes from Sufyan. 75 for 3.
Can I show power play? Power play, can I go ahead? Play. So when you ball left arm over.
Change in the bowling. 7 overs gone, 75 for 3, and Wasim Ali is doing the right thing. This time down the leg side, in the air, and it was nicely taken. He wanted to play it out to the onside. Once again, mistimed it, got the outer edge of the bat, and was out in the short third man.
Well, another wicket. Faisal gets this one. It's the captain, Sufyan Mahmood. Just wanted to chip it, play it towards the square leg, gets a leading edge. And a very good catch taken. Sufyan Mahmood out. Another wicket falls for Boushers Busters.
Absolute. Well, coming left arm over. 5 to play.
Faisal who got the breakthrough this time. Brilliantly played this time over the cover point boundary for a 4.
That's a nice pickup shot from Ahmad Mirza. Played on the up. Just believing in the bounce of the wicket and throwing his hands onto that one. One bounce over the ropes. 4 more for Boushers Busters. They need a lot more of those. Nicely pulled. Some great carry off the wicket as well. Good comeback.
Yeah, it was a nice delivery. Lifting delivery outside the off stump. After getting that boundary, it's a good comeback by Faisal. But Busters have to move on for getting some boundaries in the overs.
Up and over. One more delivery which was similar, but this time some bat onto it from Ahmad Mirza. As the ball flies behind the keeper for 4 more runs.
Generating good space, Faisal off the wicket. Look at that one. And equally played well also, I'll say that. Got an edge and for third man, got boundary, which is badly needed now for Busters. Faisal has got good pace, Shoaib.
Oh yes, definitely some good pace and carry and bounce off the wicket. A slower delivery this time. Catch is the call. This should be taken. Will be taken. Another wicket falls for Boushers. Amerat Royals are making this game look very easy and in their favour.
Both the bowlers, Mohit got 2 wickets in the over and Faisal also got 2 wickets in this over. Replay, look at them. This is cleverly slower one and he was trying to hit it over the long off but straight to a fielder at short extra cover.
Little bit here, little bit. Not that much. Yeah, that's the middle. Left arm over, 1 to go. Left arm round.
I think one more legal duty has to be bowled by Faisal in this over. He brought Amerat Royal back into the game by taking 2 wickets in this over.
Coming around the wicket. Bowls full. Guided towards the deep third. Will be a single. That'll be the end of a good over from Faisal.
Next up. That's one. That's one. What a bowler change coming right arm round.
First ball hit in the air and in the vacant area. Oh, what a catch this is. Absolutely brilliant. A blinder of a catch off his own bowling. Hasnain has done well to hold on to that. What a catch. Catch of the day. Absolutely stunning.
Stunning one, absolutely, really. On was bowling, runs and cover around say 10-15 meters and took that catch onto the opposite side. Look at that one. It was mistimed shot. Well, quite high in the air, but he kept his eye on the ball and took a blinder. Absolutely brilliant catch. Rightly said, Shoaib, it's the catch of the day. And the dangerous looking Wasim Ali back into the pavilion.
Papaya, medal.
Bowler coming right arm round. 5 more to come.
I think skipper Pratik must be very happy after deciding to bat first. Good daunting total of 122. And now his bowlers, look, this is taking the outer edge of the bat towards the third man. And his bowlers doing a great job, as their batters have done. So it's a good 122 runs, a good defending total. And they have got now 7 wickets of Boushers. Bulk of their batters back into the pavilion.
Bowler coming right arm over to you.
Shubhu's there now.
All but over for Boushers Busters now. Definitely not easy, and some valiant effort, experimentation from Shubhopal. Not working. Slower delivery from Hasnain. Two wickets to his name. They still need 38 more runs from 9 deliveries. 84 on the board. Required run rate of 25. So boundary every ball. Almost impossible now, as Amerat Royals look set to win this game. Their first. Current run rate of 9.8 required. There you go, more than 27. With just 8 deliveries left in the innings.
Right arm over.
I think Amerat Royals has done their homework well. Well planned, decided to bat first, give a very good batting performance. 122, very good score. I think the batter hit on the guard itself. And of their bowlers bowled exceedingly well. Mohit, Faisal. Mohit got 2 wickets in that over, and Faisal got 1 in the last over. Ravindran also bowled well.
That hit him straight in the groin area, and is receiving some age-old treatment. Lie on your stomach and put pressure with the knees folded behind as the physio comes in.
Busters need 37 runs of 1.1 overs. Looks to be extremely difficult. Most of their batters back into the pavilion. Now it's all set now for the batter to come and bat. It has Hasnain firing on from the other end. Hasnain Shah is his last ball of the second over. He got 2 wickets. Mohit also got 2 wickets. So very, very good performance from the batters of Amerat Royals and the bowlers as well, supported by fielders and also a blinder in the last over.
Goes full, goes for the Yorker, chipped in the air, lands towards the long off. That'll be the end of the over. 1 more over to go. A lot of runs needed.
Bowler coming right arm round.
बाबू
Last over, 36 runs required on 6 legal deliveries. And out of 6, 1 has gone now. And it was a beautifully boundary, played out toward the extra cover.
Yeah, whipped and whipped across nicely using his wrists. The ball has been played towards long on for 4 runs. They need 6s at the moment, but what Boushers Busters will want to do is try to get as close to the total as possible. That's a good shot played in the gap. Beats the fielder. And 4 runs. Oh, that's a good hit. That is a 6. And a big 6. What a good shot that was. In the slot. And Fawad has launched that. A monstrous hit.
Absolutely brilliant. Look at the timings. I mean, on the up, he played it beautifully onto the long on. Maximum. Perhaps the second longest 6 today we have seen. So now things are closing closer. And the match looks to be more closer now. At one stage things look to be difficult now. 10 runs of 2 balls.
Goes full in the block hole. Another run taken. Quick one. But singles are not going to help Boushers Busters. That's a good delivery. A good comeback from the bowler.
This time Stoller in the air and the fielder under it, and the end of the batter, another wicket down. Right thing for the batters to go for the runs. Odd action. Once again mistimed it straight to a fielder at the deep third man.
Well, Shubhopal walks back as Boushers Busters staring down the barrel.
Excuse me, sir, middle. That's a middle. Right arm over. 2 to go.
Goes full in the block hole. Gagan Sodhi. It's been expensive. But that's a good delivery. Bowling in the death. Not easy. 24 needed of the last ball. Well, very, very difficult this game has been for Boushers Busters. Nothing going their way. First they gave away too many, and now the batters have not been able to get to that total. That's the end. A dot ball, in fact a single, will be taken. But that is the winning moment. Leg by signal by the umpire. There you go. Amerat Royals winning the game by 24 runs. Comprehensive, comfortable and a commanding win over Boushers Busters.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, they have batted well, they have bowled well, they fielded well, and outclassed Boushers Busters and winning the match by 24 runs. Pratik Atavale, the captain of Amerat Royal, must be a very happy man. Amerat Royal won by 22 runs.
Yes, 24 was needed to win, 23 to tie. They took a single, so 22 runs is the margin of victory for Amerat Royals against Boushers Busters. Not a very bad day for Amerat Royals. First up, they made 122. Boushers Busters did start off well. It was a good start from the openers of Boushers Busters. Aqib Ilyas was there and he made sure that he kept Boushers Busters in the game. That slower delivery was hit well, and by the time they were out there in the middle, especially Aqib Ilyas, Boushers Busters did have a chance. Once he fell, it was always going to be difficult. Amerat Royals bowlers, they bowled according to a plan and they made sure that they executed those plans well. The fielders, well, they did a wonderful job as well. Backed their bowlers, took their catches. Faisal got some edges, unlucky for him, but this was another wicket. As I said, the fielding was top notch. This was a good catch off his own bowling. Hasnain Ali getting there in time, eyes on the ball and grabs it. Sodi gets his second wicket, but not before being hit for a few runs. This was another catch that was taken at mid-wicket by Hasnain. We'll dive into a break, and when we are back, we'll be bringing you the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the post-match presentation of Oman D10 powered by Fancode. We've had an exciting match number 3 between the Boushers and the Amerat Royals. Runs were on offer in both the innings. However, on this occasion, the Amerat Royals got the better of the Boushers. In the first innings, they scored 121 for 4, and in return, the Boushers could manage only 99 for the loss of 7 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. One of the best performers tonight on this occasion was Hasnain ul Wahab. 51 runs in 21 balls, which was studded with 4 fours and 4 sixes. May I request our match official, Mr. Zaman, to please hand over the medallion to Hasnain. हसनैन, सबसे पहले बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. क्या इनिंग्स खेली है आपने? स्टार्टिंग से आए, विकेट कितना टफ था और कितना आसान रहता है बॉल नंबर 1 से आपको अटैक करना?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का लाख लाख शुक्र है. और बिल्कुल विकेट टफ था, मगर एज अ प्लेयर विकेट रीड करना हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. और ये सारा क्रेडिट जो है मैन ऑफ द मैच के ये कोच को जाता है, जिस तरह वो हमारे साथ मेहनत कर रहे हैं और जिस तरह हमें उठा रहे हैं मैच के लिए, और सारा क्रेडिट कोच को जाता है.
एक सवाल जहन में रहता है, 2020 क्रिकेट, 50 ओवर क्रिकेट और अभी ये 10 ओवर क्रिकेट, कितना फ़र्क है ये सारे फॉर्मेट्स में?
बहुत फ़र्क है. T10 क्रिकेट फास्ट क्रिकेट है, हर बॉल को टारगेट करना पड़ता है. और हम बेसिकली जितना बैटिंग करते हैं तो कोशिश करते हैं कि अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पे जाए.
51 रन्स मारे हैं आपने, ये माइलस्टोन से भी ऊपर हो गया, स्पेशली इन 10 ओवर क्रिकेट. अब सेंचुरी का भी सोच सकते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्लाह ताला ने एबिलिटी दी है, तो कोशिश करेंगे. अब अपने हाथ में कोशिश है, और बाकी जो अल्लाह के मर्जी है वो वही चलेंगे.
चलिए, बहुत बहुत मुबारकबाद. That's all from the post-match presentation ceremony. Over to you in the com box and see you for the next match.